You know who that was, right? Hey everybody, this is Butterscotch here today again. And you know how I feel about the artists. You know, that's my thing. I love good art. Well, I have a very, very special guest here today. A very dear friend of mine. Her name is Diana Daniels. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
And also, she has her daughter-in-law here today. Her name is Krystle Daniels.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
And it's a pleasure to meet you, Krystle. She just got married, y'all. Congratulations. Beautiful. So we're here today with Miss Diana and her daughter-in-law. And Miss Diana has been doing her art for many years.
About 5.
5 years? That's many years? Yeah. That's more than 2?
About 5, yeah.
Well, listen, I'm very impressed, and I love her. I love her energy and everything she puts into it. So I had to have her back today. It's been over 2 years, though, but still, I'm just honored to have her here today. So, Miss Diana.
Yes, darling.
How you been doing?
I've been
You've been doing this art stuff for a minute now.
Yeah, yes, I have.
And it's continually growing,
yeah,
I see.
I guess I got about almost 100 pieces at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about, I want to talk about, like, she does tiles too. And let's talk about the tiles first. The kind of materials that you use for your tiles and stuff.
Okay.
You wanna,
so it's still acrylic. It's still acrylic paint, just like the on the canvas. But I have some that are on ceramic tiles. This is a ceramic tile.
Show it in the camera so they can see it. That's a ceramic.
Yeah. That's
Isn't
the
that
camera?
beautiful?
Yeah,
that's you. You got it.
Okay. That's a ceramic tile. And these here, can you pass me that
yes.
one here?
Oh my God, look how beautiful they are.
This one is actually tumbled stone. So you get
tumbled stone.
Yeah, you get the pitting, and then so when I put the paint on it, you get depth. You know, you can.
Wow.
You know, that was
it's
the
called
purpose.
A tumble stone?
Yeah, pick up that one. You can see more pitting in that.
Wow.
You can see.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
You see it, people? Look. Can you see it? This is amazing. And they're heavy too, Diane. They're very heavy. They're nice weight.
So what I did was I took these stones and I turned them into coasters, since I put a felt on the back so you don't scratch the surface of your furniture and stuff. And so,
they're beautiful.
That's it.
And what about the other ones? Are they different textures or are they just different designs?
It's just different designs and different colors. You know, it's just
look at this.
This one, these that you're holding in your hand right now. My son-in-law, he wanted me to do. No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
This one that's the red, black, and green. I did that for Kwanzaa. So
you did it for Kwanzaa.
That one I did for Kwanzaa.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. You have to look at this.
So that's the red, black, and green.
That is amazing. And this one is lightweight. This one's lighter.
Yeah, it's not as heavy as the stone.
As the stone.
Yeah, that's a ceramic tile. And this one over here.
Grab it.
And I grabbed this one.
Oh my God.
This one was done.
Look in the camera. Let's see if we can see you.
This one was done as the Jamaican flag for my son-in-law.
Oh my goodness.
He wanted,
that is so pretty.
So I did that.
They're all beautiful. I wish I had them all, but I got my set already, y'all.
You didn't bring yours.
I didn't bring mine. No, I should have, right? But I knew you was bringing examples and stuff for us.
And this one I was just playing with colors, you know. I like to play with colors. Yeah. So I was just playing with colors for this.
And with her tiles, explain with the tiles, with your tiles, you graphically offer them from your paintings too, right?
Well,
some of them.
It's the same technique on the tile, but just on a small scale. I just did those because I wanted to do tiles and turn them into coasters, you know. I wanted to see on ceramic how the paint flows, because you know I'm about the paint flowing and how they, you know, marry each other on another surface instead of canvas. So
just imagine your paintings, her paint and how she contrasts with different paints and stuff. That's the same way with a person when they're dealing with fashion designs and stuff.
Yeah, and makeup,
and
makeup too.
So
you want a contrast, you want a balance and stuff. Yeah, I've been looking for a balance. I have a composition. So it's not like just throw the paint on there. It's like I do want it to look a certain way. I want it to be balanced on the tile. And so that's even it's a little easier on a larger surface and stuff, but definitely I want it to be balanced. I want certain things to be in certain places on there, so you still got to manipulate it to a certain degree.
Wow. I wish I would have brought the video that I did, because I was at a festival a couple weeks ago, and Miss Diana was there with her artwork and stuff, and I haven't seen this lady in over a year because she was out of town. My condolences to your family as well, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, and everything. So I was just so blown away when I saw her, and I was like, oh my God, I could eat her up, you know. That's how happy I was just to see her, you know. And to see that she's still into her realm of doing what she likes to do best is art. And
but, you know, sometimes art is, they use it therapy.
Yeah, talk about that.
Because my mom was sick, and she was, you know, deathly sick. And
Mom
I was
very
there.
Talented too.
I was there, you know, to take care of her.
Yes.
But it's sad because you see a person deteriorate day by day.
Yes.
And so I figured, you know, I couldn't just do that, just sit there and watch, even though I'm taking care of feeding her.
Yes.
So I just started to paint while I was down there. And it was just like a release, you know.
Yes.
It was
escapism.
Escape. Yeah, it was a way to escape what was going on around me, because once you start to paint, you're actually like in that painting and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the other things kind of like fall away, and you just, you know, you're just doing the painting. So it was also kind of therapeutic for me to paint while I was down there also. So I didn't stop painting, you know, I was still down there painting also.
Wow.
Actually, by the time she actually passed, we had filled her house with maybe about 100 paintings down there.
All the walls were covered.
Yeah, all the
walls were covered.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would
Because what I
love
did
to
was
see
I brought my nieces, because I have some nieces that were
Yes.
down there, and their children, and just so we wouldn't be dwelling on the fact that mom was sick.
Right.
So everybody painted, you know, like, go ahead, do your thing. I cut plastic bags up and covered her floors and stuff, and just painted. So we had a good time.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That
so
is
it was about 100
beautiful.
paintings down there. I brought some of them back with me, but it's still about 75 or so that are still down there on her walls.
She's a
and
teacher
stuff.
too. She was teaching everyone how to do it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diana's amazing.
Yeah, so that was
You are,
it was
really
all
are.
those types of things that can, like I said, was therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you find that also, Miss Diane, that, you know, I notice like in a lot of like the senior citizen places, they do a lot of arts and crafts and stuff too. And it's really good for the mind, like sewing. I used to like to sew and crochet and all that, take you out the dust or wherever you're going, you know, keep my mind focused on something else. It's really a lot of relaxation with crafts and painting and all that stuff. I find it very interesting.
And that's where I got the idea to do the tiles. Because I was basically doing canvas, but I got the idea to do the tiles.
Yeah, she got some crazy canvas
but
too,
I didn't do those.
man.
I didn't do tiles until I got back here. But yeah, I got the idea to put it on the tiles and stuff.
Right.
There's still some crazy things that's going up on it and said that I want to try.
She's got loads of ideas.
I can't wait to see it. So, Krystle, what do you think about your mother-in-law? How talented she is.
I mean, she
What
she
you
surprises no, she surprises me every day. It excites her. I
Right.
think that's the most interesting thing. Like, you know, when you're speaking to someone and they're so passionate about what they do,
Yes.
she's always thinking of the next thing that she can do. So I'm always there to encourage her. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm just like, marketing, do this, do that.
There you go. There you
Take
go.
pictures, etc. Different things like that.
I do forget that. I do forget to take pictures. I do forget to even film myself while I'm doing it.
Wow.
I did. My son had asked me to do a table like 3 years ago. And, I was talking to her, and she said, "Well, do it." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Do it." I was like, "Yeah, but this and but that," and she said, "Just do it." So I'm like, "Okay, all right." I had the stuff. I had the paint. I have loads of paint in the house.
Right, right.
So I took the paint. I have paint powders because a lot of sometimes the stuff is not just acrylic paint. I have the powders and the powders, the pigments. Some of the pigment powders are some of the same powders that they use to make your eye makeup. I can use that, but I use that in resin, right? So that's what I did the table. I did a table about I don't know, it's about the size of that table over there, but people
Okay.
can't see it.
Yeah.
But it's a big table.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I resin painted the table. And
Wow.
You should see the table.
I saw her
Have you
table.
seen the table?
I saw it. She sent me a picture of it.
Yeah.
It's a standout piece
It
in the
is
kitchen.
amazing.
Isn't it? Standout piece.
So at first I
said,
was like,
"Diane,
oh,
you did
I
that?"
don't like it and stuff. Well, what do you think? And she said, I think it's gorgeous. And it's like, okay.
Gorgeous.
All right. So I was like, okay, wow, it came out pretty nice. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
it
conversational piece. As soon as you go into the kitchen, everyone talks about the table.
Yeah, because I saw it. She said, look, let me show you what I did to my table.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
said, Diane,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
So, and that gave me ideas
Oh my
about
God.
other things that I could do too. I mean, it's like they're there. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done
They're
them
coming
yet,
out.
but they're
They're
there.
coming out.
They'll be coming out.
Oh my
'Cause
God, I can't wait to see
Can you
it.
imagine if I just go to like some secondhand store and get some, little plain wooden table and.
Were you
Well,
scared to do the table?
what, that's what's
Yes, I was afraid. She asked me, was I afraid to do the table? Of course, I was afraid to do the table because I thought
Diane is so shy.
I didn't think that.
She's so shy.
I didn't think it was going to come out right.
She's so shy.
I didn't think I was going to mess it up. And at one point, it was like I had the paints and I had this colored and it was there and that
Right.
color was over there. And then I said it needs something. And so I mixed up me some white and I went to do the white and a whole big amount blop fell right out on the table. And I was like, oh God, what am I going to do?
Right.
So you know what I did? I just blopped over here because I need balance. So,
Yes.
I really need balance and it has to, I can't have this big white here and no white anyplace
Well,
else.
I remember on prior show that Miss Diane was on, she came in and did an art exhibit for us and actually did a painting here. And she showed us the different contrasts and people was like so amazed by it. And I was like, I don't know when I'm going to get this lady back, but I got to get her back here soon. But I'm glad I got her here today.
Yeah,
But that's what she's talking about, the contrast
Yeah.
and everything. For example, show them one of these. Let's see one of these paintings. Let's see one of these.
Well, how
Pick
about-
whichever one you want.
Okay, how about this one?
Okay. Let's turn this one around. Look, you see this? If you guys can see it. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? You see it? Now go ahead, Diane. She was explaining to you that when she did the oh
Okay,
boy.
what is he doing?
Okay, can you see it? Okay. Now, Diane was telling you, say that again, Diane. Explain about how you just, with the different contrasts with the paint, how you did it.
This one especially, because
Wait a
when
minute.
I first
Wait a minute. Listen.
There
Keep
you
it
go.
like,
It's better- it's
all right,
better
keep
color
it like this.
okay, let
So
me
she
hold it.
can, let her hold it and put it on the screen right now, please, for me. Put it on screen 3. No, that's me. Right
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so
Let
you
her
can see
explain it. Go ahead.
So when I first put it down, it had so much blue and just very little pink that showed up in here.
Right.
So I had to go back in to balance. For me, it's balance. I have
Right.
to balance the painting out. So I had to put more pink on the sides.
Look at this.
And that made it come out that much better. And then there's texture. I use a substrate in my acrylic paint. Sometimes I use silicone and sometimes I use dimethicone. And both of these are oils. When I do the silicone, I get the cells like this. And when I use the dimethicone, you get more of a lacing like what's going on up here. So it depends on what kind of texture that I want in the painting. And sometimes I don't want any. There's some that I do that don't have any
Right.
any of that in.
For example,
this is
let's take this one now. Okay, go ahead. Hold that one up.
This
Hold
one,
up. I got you.
this one is just paint. There's no additives in any of this acrylic
That's
paint.
just paint?
This is just the paint.
Oh my God.
So also,
look at this.
when I put this one down, it had a lot of the blues and the greens, right? And it needed something else. So with the white and the black, I had some paint in like a squeeze bottle. And then I did lines on here. And then I just tilt it so that it'll move, which is why.
it'll move
Yeah, so
around.
it'll move around and stuff like
She
that.
did this one quite effortlessly because
Wow.
you were doing tiles first.
I was doing tiles first.
And she
Right.
said, "What if? What if I do this?
What
if I do that?"
See the
and then this is
tile?
what she came
Look.
up with.
See how it's, look.
So I did the tiles first, and then I had leftover paint, and I had to,
Do that.
what if I just put
Play
it on this
with
way?
it.
What's
Yeah.
gonna
What
happen?
if?
It's play. For me,
like,
it's
what
play.
if?
It's
That's amazing. That is amazing. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I love the way it looks on the
I
camera.
love it.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Look. I'm gonna turn that way too.
And you can do it anyway. What I love about abstract is abstract is definitely in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
I may create a painting, and it's the long way.
Right.
But when you look at it, you want to turn it a different way.
So
and
you
then
see
when you
the other,
turn it a different way,
it's a different look.
It's a different look.
Wow.
That I love. And I love abstract because all three of us can look at one painting and you see one thing.
And you might see another
something
thing.
and I see something. And it makes us have a conversation.
Yeah. Right.
We
She
have a
constantly
conversation.
asks people what they see in the photo.
What do you see?
Or in
I
the,
will-
in the
Right.
painting. And then everyone is something different.
Something
right?
different. I don't sign
Right.
them. I sign them on the back. They have signatures. I
Your
put
signatures on the
my
back.
signatures on the back.
Of her artwork.
So that my interpretation will not dictate
Okay.
anyone
about
else's view about it.
There you go.
So I put my signature on the back. I might sign it around the edges, but still, when you look at the painting, it's totally up to you how you want to hang it, how you want to turn it around, whatever you want to do. You just do it. I don't care, you know.
Wow.
I don't care as long
That is
as
beautiful.
you see, you see something in it. Hey, what you see is what you see.
What you see. I tell you, Diane, you are very creative. And look at this one. Look at this. This is nice. And this one's in a frame.
So I
Put it in
did
a
that
frame.
because
And it's heavy, too.
this is a good frame.
Very nice.
The idea behind that was
Yeah.
that, yes, I made these as tiles that you can put on your bar or on your coffee table to put your coffee
Yeah.
on them and stuff like that. But you also do have a work of art. So
Yes.
that's basically
Yes.
what that's saying about that.
It's very beautiful.
And my signature is in each tile on the top, and I try to put it in a place
Right.
that's part of the painting
see it.
so that you can, well, that's on the side.
It's on the side.
Okay, but where's my initials on the front? It's on the front.
It's on the front?
It's on the front, but it's incorporated into the paint.
Oh, my God. I would have to see it like a puzzle and figure it out.
Yeah, you do.
I need glasses. I ain't got my I ain't got my glasses today, y'all, so please.
Some of them is easy to see, but basically I put it in so that it doesn't disturb
The painting.
the painting at all.
That's smart.
That's the point.
That's smart. Now you got me curious, so when I go home and look at my coasters, I'm going to try to
search
find
for
it.
your
Yeah,
name.
look
You
at
didn't even tell me that part. Now I got something to look at.
Yeah.
To really look, glow, and look at and try to find your
It's
name.
not the full name. I just put the double D's.
Double D's?
There's double D's.
Okay. This is nice. This is so nice.
I put the double D's.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
When this one,
Okay.
That's my favorite one.
okay.
This one.
Okay.
Okay. And this one got a date on it.
Yeah.
It's our wedding date.
July 28th.
No, that's a
23rd.
3. You need glasses for real.
I told you I don't have my glasses. I broke my glasses. Oh yeah, it is a July 23rd.
And I put their initials on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Krystle and Kasim.
In costume.
Right. But my initials are there also.
Hidden within.
Hidden within the painting.
I'm gonna find this.
Now for this, I did about,
How many?
75 or 80.
Wow.
75 for the wedding.
For each guest,
For
right?
each guest to
Wow.
take away as a gift.
Oh my
And
God.
each one of the patterns that I created on the top is different.
Every pattern is different.
Every pattern was different.
So nobody has the same
Nobody
pattern.
has the same pattern. Now
That's
it's
what
75 and none of the patterns is the same. I loved it. I mean, I was just so
Wow.
happy with myself when I did those.
I know you were,
I
Diane.
was totally like, not a single one is exactly
It's
the
the
same.
same. You're right. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at these two. And I think these would make nice tiles
That-
for a bathroom too.
Yeah.
Or if I was to do a bathroom, or a wall,
Yeah.
oh, we'll have to talk about it. I love it. This is
So
nice.
I'm so proud of those.
You should
I'm
be.
so
You
proud of
should
those.
be, Diane.
I mean, I
They're
like
amazing.
everything, but when I really got into doing the tiles and stuff, I was like, oh, this And I had them all laid out on my tables and stuff, and I could just look at them and like, none of them are the same. They're the same colors. I use all the same colors.
Different
but
styles.
the little different designs on there, so that that's still another conversation piece. So this is what I got. But look what mine look like that. Oh, you got this one. This one does look like that. So it's still a conversation piece on that. So that was I was happy about that for sure. Yeah. That is very special.
Beautiful.
Very special.
Nice.
You know, and it was really good to get back into it like that. You know, because it just brought my creative spirit to the forefront for me. Yeah. You know, it's like, girl, you could do this.
On a large scale as well. 75 is quite a bit.
Yeah, on a large scale. Yeah.
Woo! That is a lot.
She didn't shy away from it though. When I asked her, she was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Okay.
So do you have any creativity in the arts world yourself?
She's made me creative in the art world.
She's showing me how to do things,
She
right?
showed me how to do it. I do marketing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I see her do one or two things, I'm just like, this is what we can do. This is where we should put it. Yeah. This is where I think you should showcase.
Yeah.
So I'm always kind of a little nag in her ear.
Wow.
But I don't want her to waste her talents. Look how good she is.
Yeah.
Right? So exposure is the main key thing for me.
Yeah, because when I first met Diane, I was like, wow, Diane, I got to get you on my show, man. You got to show off some of this art.
And I'm like, what?
I said, yeah.
I said, no.
When I went to her house and I saw all the paintings on her wall, I was like, you did that?
Yeah.
You did that? Oh, my God. The art in her house, I was like, oh, my God.
But see, I didn't know I had it in me.
I didn't know she had it in her.
She has a lot.
I didn't know I had it in me. I really didn't.
Really, I'm telling you. I mean,
for me, it's more like playing with colors. You know, like how you give a kid the coloring book and some crayons and tell them to just color. That's what I feel like sometimes when I'm in there. But I'm serious about it. I don't want nobody to say nothing to me.
Right, because you're into your own realm right now.
Yeah. I just want to.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Maybe a glass of wine and some music in the background and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I like jazz, you know. I like jazz and a little blues, you know. A little blues, you know. And then you just rock the world.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I tell you, Diane, so let me ask you something. Do you think, you know, like, I know they have a lot of places for senior citizens, and I know you've been to some of the senior citizen places and stuff. What do you find that they have that they might could use in terms of those who want to really get their creativity on for the seniors and stuff? I'm bringing that up because, you know, a lot of times seniors are bored. You know, I've been to quite a few senior citizen places out here on Staten Island. Some of them are moving, and some of them are just sitting there like, seniors are not really doing anything.
Well, I can tell you what they are doing. Okay.
What?
Like the West Brighton Senior Center, they do have our art teacher come in on Fridays, and they come in with little designs and templates and let them paint. They have a lot of craft paints in that one. Right. They also have Moonlight Productions, which comes in and they do theater work with them.
Moonlight. Weren't you part of Moonlight?
Yeah,
Did you do
I did
she can act too now. I'm going to tell y'all that.
No, that's a
she don't want to talk about that right now, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, another time. So and the theater group comes in and they bring the seniors out and they get a production with them. I think they work about 12 weeks, maybe one day a week and stuff, and then they have a production at the end. And then they have a production within the center where they work, where the seniors are, and then they take them to some of the other centers so that the different centers can see what other seniors are doing. And now you have to mind that these people are from 60 to 90 years old.
Yes.
And they're out there, there's a lot of talent. You know, and sometimes it's overlooked, just like sometimes with the kids, we overlook it, they overlook it with the seniors also. And then I went to, along with Moonlight Production, they invited me to go with them to Toad Hill Senior Center. Okay. And they do have arts and crafts. Yeah, they have one lady that teaches quilling, which is rolling paper in color patterns and stuff like this here, and they put it into a frame and stuff. So yeah, though they do have, those are the only two that I really went to. So I know Moonlight Production is there, and I know they do art in there. But I would imagine that they do have them in a lot of the other centers too,
Yeah.
because the creativity, they still have something to say with their art. They still have
I think it's
something
very
to say
important. I
with
think
the,
that you should be more
acting and stuff.
to be
Yeah.
more seen, you know.
I also believe that they should not remove arts from the schools either.
Yes.
Okay, I think kids need outlet, and art, it can be
It's a very good outlet.
for them.
It's a very good outlet. That's just like those that are into computers and stuff, you know, the kids that are really wind down into the tech, that's their outlet, you know. I have one lady, a friend of mine, her son, he's such a good looking guy. He doesn't even go out with nobody. He'd rather come home and get on his computer and play games all evening.
Yeah.
I don't think that's, you know,
It's not healthy.
superficial, but you should have a little social life. But if it keeps him happy and he's content, then, well, what can you say? You know?
True, but, you know, art can have him be a little bit more expressive.
Yeah.
With
Art is more expressive.
right.
It's a creative outlet.
Yeah.
It's more interesting.
More
I think.
interesting.
It is. Because, like, shout out to Miss Fletcher. She's also an artist. You know, I saw some of her paintings, and her outlet is very expressive.
Okay.
You know?
I haven't seen her art. I
Well,
need to see it.
I have to show it to you.
Yeah.
But her art is very expressive. I mean, it's so expressive that you be like this. You're looking in the painting, you see 2 or 3 things that, okay, is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're thinking? And I could be totally off.
Of course.
Totally off.
course.
What I'm thinking, I'm off.
Of course.
But that's
Of
the
course.
conversation stuff.
That's
That's
the
the conversation.
conversation.
Let's talk about it
Yeah.
now. Explain to me why
Exactly.
you did this particular
So,
art piece
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, what
Yeah.
gave you that drive?
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, Miss Diane, your colors, your contrast in your colors, you're really into the
I
color.
love the colors, yeah.
The colors is, oh my God, extraordinary.
I like to see them dance on the canvas.
Yeah,
They perform, the colors
they
perform
do,
for
but
me.
they do dance.
Yeah, I know. They perform for me.
They do dance. They definitely dance.
They perform for me.
Look at this one.
This one I
Can you-
use.
Look at this one.
Right,
Hold
you
on.
said right there.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it right. See that one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Move it over. Okay.
He said go to your right.
Go to my right. Okay. Look at that one. Now I'm going to turn it this way, right, Diane?
You can turn it any way you want.
Look. See how it changes? Like she said. Another different looking painting.
Yeah, she's playing with you now.
I'm playing with it. Look. See? She's right. Look. Look how it changes. That's amazing.
I love it.
I love it.
What do you
No.
see in that one?
What do I see in this
Yeah.
one? What I see in this one, I see, how do you say it? I see a face in it.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I see a face in it, and it's right here. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that's the face. I see a face right there.
Okay, so those are the 2 eyes where you're pointing to.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see.
Can you see that?
See, I never saw that before. So I see planets.
You see what?
Planets. So all those
You
little
see planets?
Yeah, those little circles could be planets to me.
Right.
What do you see?
What do you see? Diane know what she see. What do you see, Diane?
That's what I see. I have a fixation with nebulas and outer space and our planets and stuff. And that's actually what I see in that one also.
You see that,
You see
right?
planets too.
Yeah.
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 Look. You can see it. You actually can see it. Now, if I turn it this way, what would you say you see?
This is strange, but I see a black man with an afro from here.
You see a what?
A black man with an afro. So just at the top is the afro part.
Okay.
And then that really colourful part in the middle is the eye. And then there's a part near the side, it's the lips. I don't know how I saw this, but
that is so neat.
It just came to me now.
That is.
So she's got a man with apples. So I'm gonna go outer space thing. So these are my alien brothers and sisters over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh shoot! This is nice. This is so nice, y'all.
So
it
plays. The colors play with your mind and it plays with your eyes. And stuff. Yeah. I actually really like this one.
I love it. I love them all.
I do. I like them all, but
I love them all. But look, wait a minute. I remember this one. You did a one similar like this for Raven for her birthday. Wow.
No, this one I have a lot of silicone in that one.
Let me see.
So that's why you get a lot of.
This one has a lot of silicone in it?
Yeah, for this in the painting, in the white paint only.
Point to it on where you're talking about, Diane. While I'm holding it up.
Okay, because of the silicone in the white paint. Okay. You get the selling. I call these cells. These are called cells.
Okay.
Here. So you get a lot of the selling. So it does the cells.
Let's flip it this way.
It's still my take on A Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh.
Okay.
It's my take on A Starry Night.
On A Starry Night?
Yeah, by Vincent van Gogh.
Okay.
Yeah. But he was a little crazy, right? He was the one to cut off his ears.
But look, the painting ain't crazy. The painting is all that. Look at this.
And my double D's is in that one too.
Your double D's? Oh my God. Damn. Where am I gonna? Can you know where they are? Can you find them?
I think so.
She probably knows because she's probably seen them.
Yeah,
you told her?
No, but she's probably.
No, but I know to look for them.
She knows.
You know how to look for them.
Yeah.
She got her initials in the painting, and you have to figure out how to find it. That's amazing.
Which means you have to look deep.
You have to really look deep.
Yeah.
That's a good look. That's a good meditation too. For the mind, I think. When you deeply observe into something. And you just stay fast in it.
Well, it's definitely. I haven't.
Like
these
this.
are fresh. I haven't signed these yet, so my initials are not in these yet.
Oh, okay.
But everything else will have my initials in it. But see, I have a fascination with the planets, our universe.
Yes.
So, and with cells, because I'm a biologist by profession.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So I spent about 30 some odd years looking at a microscope, looking at people's blood and looking at cells and stuff. So,
Diane, you are too much.
So,
love her so much.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Well, look, Diane, I know that you have been doing this for, you said you've been doing it for 5 years, but it seems like you've been doing it longer than that because just amazing, the work. I mean, it's a lot.
I've been drawing for a long time.
But you've been,
But my drawings weren't of people, places, or things.
Right.
I like the way lines intersect and curve and move on a page. So I've always been doing that kind of stuff, but I never looked at it as it was art. Someone else had to look at it and tell me that it was art for me to even have the concept in my mind that it was art. It was just like I was just putting lines down. Like I could take your name and turn your name into something. I think I told you that on the last show that I could do that. And I actually did it and she didn't even look at it, but that's okay.
You did it?
Yeah, I did it. I took your name and changed your name into something. But that's what I used to do. I used to just, because letters are lines.
Right.
Lines and curves, And so I could take the letters of your name, those lines and curves, and turn it into something that was abstract so that you could not recognize it as your name. That was my goal.
Did do that. You did that on one of the shows when you did one of the paintings.
So
you did.
And that's what I used to do.
And
but
it came out to be like, and that was a painting for Raven, and the painting was really Raven.
Yeah, Raven's name was in the painting.
Raven's name was in the painting. Yeah. I should have bought that one today.
Yeah, her name was in the painting.
Wow.
But that was just something I just used to do. I used to sit, I used and drift off, but my hand would be moving and turn it into stuff. And by the time I came back to it, it was like it was something.
Wow.
So maybe I've been doing art for a long time.
You have been.
But I've been painting
she's
for a while.
She's been doing it and didn't acknowledge that she's been doing that. You didn't.
Because I didn't see it.
You didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
But that's why you always have another eye, and they'd be like, girl, you but you know.
So I went back and took all of those little things and put them in a book, and one day I'll probably get back to it. I don't know, but because I really like doing this. So
yeah, I love it. It's so beautiful. Well, you know what, Miss Diane, you have a website, or you wanna if people want to get in contact with you, or you want.
I have a website and I have email. My email is Shakadi Arts.
Go ahead, tell them what your email is.
SHAKADI Arts.
Shakadi Arts.
@gmail.com, and that's the name of the Facebook page also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check her out. You want to go on her site? You should go on her Facebook
or get in touch with Angie, and then Angie
or you
can
get in touch with
me.
Butterscotch, and I'll let you know because Miss Diana, she's got it going on when it comes to this art stuff, man. I'm really impressed with it, and you know I have a couple of pieces that I'm honored to have. And believe me, ain't nobody getting them. Those are mine.
Can I just say one thing about the
Go ahead.
the coasters?
Go ahead.
I took the coasters. It's acrylic paint, so I did them in acrylic. But what I finished them in a resin.
Explain to them what a resin is.
It's an epoxy. It's an epoxy resin that I put on top of. It's clear.
Okay.
But it made it so that it could withstand heat up to 400 degrees. Right, and it's food safe. So that's why I did that, you know, so that you can put a hot pot on it if you want to, or a cold drink. You know, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
You know? Or you can have a little tea party and put little sandwiches on it, and you can serve it around like that. You know.
You can do it. They're amazing. And look, this one is
same thing with that one.
Wow, and this one's heavy. This is stone. It's heavy.
Yeah,
you feel the weight. But it's really nice. Really nice, y'all.
Yeah, I like them.
Stone. I love them. Well, I tell you, Miss Diane. So where do you go from here with your as far as your art? You're just gonna keep making and
yeah, I keep making. Sometimes I go to the little fairs that we have around.
The fairs they have around the
so
island
I can
and
move stuff out of the way and put more stuff up on my wall.
Wow.
I'm going larger though.
You're going larger.
Yeah, I want to go the sizes. I want to get bigger. I just want to do something large. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How big?
See?
I want to do something.
How big would you say? Cover this whole wall back here?
Not quite that large.
Oh, what about the screen? That screen right there.
Yeah, I want to do a canvas about that size. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's about what? That's 36 by 60 or something like that. I want to get down on one of them.
Really?
And I don't know if I'm gonna do it Jackson Pollock style. I love Jackson Pollock.
Right.
You know, like lay it out on the floor and just like fling my, bam, bam, stuff like that. Because I'm getting the feeling that I want to just explode some stuff out on the canvas and stuff, and see what happens with that. That's in my head to do too. Like.
Then do it.
Yeah, but it's like for that one, it's like I want
space.
Do it.
I want space, but I just want to like get in a zone and like.
Right.
Just do it.
Well, you better have some good old jazz on.
Yeah.
And a glass of wine.
And I'm gonna get down.
And let's get busy. I would love to come and do that with you.
So that
would be fun.
I'm also gonna try the table things and stuff like that. But I really want to get on a giant canvas and stuff. I might even put my foot in it. I don't know.
Put your foot in it. Well, listen, there are some artists that have made nice paintings with their feet, their toes and stuff.
I don't know. I just,
I
want to do I'm gonna do one thing that's like really wild for me.
What's that?
That's gonna be that one.
That canvas?
That's gonna be like one just like wild. Bam! That's.
Well, you know what? I got to get that on video.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I want that one to be video.
You got to get that one on video, y'all. That one got to be on video. I'm sorry. You got to put that one on video.
That's kind of like what.
That's that's a masterpiece. You got to put that on video. Showing you do that.
Somebody else got to call it a masterpiece, but
Well, your masterpiece.
That's what I'm thinking to, like, on a big giant canvas. I want to slam it. That's what I want to do. Just to see what happens. Mix up me some colors, you know, maybe put some little substrate in some of them and stuff, and just bam it out on a big space. The table got me thinking that way, because you pushed me to do the table.
I wish we had a picture of the table today, because that table that I saw in her house, I said, oh my God, it was a beautiful table anyway. But she just made it even more beautiful because with the art that she did on it,
on the table.
It was amazing. I was like, you
did
that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I said, I thought it was a new table, a different table. But the table she had was beautiful anyway, because she has beautiful stuff in her house. Her art is just, it's all over her house. Her artwork is all over her house, and it's just gorgeous.
Yep, everywhere I look, I have
you. It's just so beautiful, Diane.
I thank you.
I mean, that's an honor. I wish I could paint like that.
I think everybody can paint.
I mean, I probably can paint, you know, but I ain't creative like that.
You don't know.
Have you tried?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
I have. Not where I say, well, my stuff is good. You know.
I didn't say mine was good either.
Well, your stuff is extraordinary, honey.
That's what I'm
It's extraordinary, honey.
Exactly.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
I think I surprised myself, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really didn't think I had the eye for color that I realized I do have for color.
You definitely have the color eye.
I mean, you know, we grew up matching our clothes and all that kind of stuff, but putting paint to canvas and having them mix on the canvas, you have to really start looking at your colors, because you could put it down there and everything turns brown. I had some of those too. I didn't show you them. I didn't show you them. But you have to get into what goes with what. You know, more so.
So what excites you about the process? Is it the color mixing?
Yeah.
That's it. Got a face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The color.
Wow.
The colors mixing. Because if you look at some of my paintings real close, most of them I have maybe 4, tops 5 colors in that I start out with.
Okay.
But once you put them on the canvas and you let them talk to each other,
right,
you get
blend in.
They talking to each other,
right?
Because every place that they meet and mix and turn, it's not the same color. It's a different color. So you can wind up having about 20, 30 different shades of colors in your paintings.
Wow.
Just by putting them on there. And then that amazes me too. It's like that if you just let the colors play, they will amaze you and they will dance together. It's sort of like in life that it doesn't matter what the color is.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
It doesn't.
That's right. That's right.
They'll dance and they'll play. Even if you come up with your shades of brown, then you got your shades of brown going on.
Right.
Pop a little white on top of it, and you got your nice little contrast painting going on.
Right.
Or a little black going in the same. So those are things like when the paint is on the canvas and it's moving and stuff. Now what can I do to enhance it and stuff like that? And then I just start to enhance it.
Because that's like, let me see. Just give me that one right there.
This one here?
Here, take them both up. Let's show them both. These two right here. Like these two, Diane. Can you put it on the thing so she can see it? Look, like these two right here.
You gotta go to the right.
Okay, I gotta go like this. Okay. I'm sorry. Look, you see these two? They have the same colors in them, like she was saying.
Yeah.
Now, how many colors would you say you used in this painting?
I used the green, the black, of course, the black and the white. And there was, it wasn't red, but it was a pinkish color.
Right. Because you see how that one, like you said, when they ran, like this one ran, look how the colors went.
Yeah.
And they just created another color. Am I right?
Because I didn't
Am
use.
I right?
I didn't use purple.
Yeah, I didn't use the purple.
She didn't even use a purple.
Yeah,
but look what it came out.
Yeah.
Look at the color it came out.
Yeah. And there's some gold. I put
and a little gold in there.
That's all those colors that come out.
This is amazing. Look at this one. These two are the same. These two are a set.
Yeah.
They're the same. It's just how they dance together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As she would say, Miss Diane said, she used the word dance.
Yeah.
But this is a set.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. I love it.
I love it too.
Even this one, there's no green. This one, I didn't use green in here.
Look.
Yeah.
You didn't, look, wait a minute. She didn't use no green in this one.
But the green came out. Because you got to think of your primary colors, red,
colors.
Yellow. Yeah.
Look. She didn't use green at all, but the color, when it ran together, it brought out the color green. Mm-hmm. Whatever those two colors that mixed, it made it green.
Yeah, so you got the yellow and blue mixed in on it.
I guess I'm saying it. I'm trying to say it the way she said it.
Yeah, well, dance.
They dance. She used the word they dance. See how they dance together?
I call it dancing.
Dancing.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You can say they're playing together. The colors are playing together.
Dancing.
And stuff. I like to express it that way. You know.
These are gorgeous.
Yeah, so.
These are truly gorgeous. I'm telling you, if you get the opportunity, you must check out Diana's page and look at this fine art and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's really amazing. I have a couple pieces myself. As soon as I repaint my apartment, all my
put
stuff
them up on the wall.
All my stuff gonna be out. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, these are fresh.
I'm telling you, they really are nice. And let's see. I wanted them to see them, all of them, real good. So show them that one they did, Diane.
These two?
Yeah. Okay.
These are Jamaican. Those are the ones I said were Jamaican flag colors.
Jamaican flag colors.
Yeah, some was black, gold, and the white.
Yeah. Jamaican flag colors, but guess what? As you can see,
black, gold, and white for the Jamaican flag. Is it green?
Yellow.
I call it. They call it yellow. It's
more like a gold.
It's more, for me, it was more like a gold.
A gold.
Yeah, gold.
But
and yellow.
you see how it came out with little gray came through there.
Oh yeah,
it's like a little gray
because
when it started to dance.
White, yeah.
the dance colors that she didn't actually use, but when you put them together, they dance together, and that's the color they came out.
Yeah.
They are beautiful, Diana, these are gorgeous.
I really like these.
I like them all. They're beautiful. So, what do you think? What did you think about the festival? We was at a festival, so we get ready to close out. But I just wanted to touch on the fact that Miss Diana was there at the festival and with her stuff. And what did you think about the festival? Did you like it?
Yeah, I had a good time.
Did you like the artist? Did she like the artist that came out? Butterscotch brought out there.
Yeah, like they came out, they performed.
Yeah, they did good.
That's what I wish I could do. I wish I could sing. You know?
Yeah, I always wish I could sing. I always wish I could do that.
They came out and they sang and they rapped. It was nice. It was the Kwanzaa Fest was really nice.
Yeah, and they had a nice band there too. I mean, those who didn't get to see it, but at that time, what I don't understand. I have to bring this up because this is another community awareness that, I brought Miss Diana here, but I also like to talk about little community awareness stuff for a minute before I go off. One thing I didn't appreciate about July 27th was the fact that they had so many different events going on. It was so unfair to people who worked hard, brought their things out to promote and sell and all that kind of stuff at these festivals because they had so many different events going on the same day. So people were spread out on Staten Island. I think that was so ludicrous. How could they have all these events going on one day? They had Family Day at one location. I think it was it Stapleton or West Brighton?
I think it was, excuse me, I think it was West Brighton.
West Brighton. They had a Family Day. Family Day is like in a community where they have different events going on for the kids. They give them popcorn, hamburgers, hot dogs. They might have a fun ride, and then you have some politicians that come out there to talk to them and all that kind of stuff. They give out little brochures. That's what they call Family Day out here. Well, they had Family Day going on. They also had something else going on in Tote Hill because somebody told me they wouldn't be able to come to the festival because they were already committed to going there. But this year, I just found that the festival was very small and short because it wasn't that many people out in the park. But you know what? We made the best of it, regardless. It was a nice event. It was a nice performance there, and I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
What did you like about the festival?
What did I like?
Yeah.
What I liked that I saw my girl Miss Diane, and the fact that all the artists that came out to support, they came. From Jersey, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. These artists all came out and performed, showed support. And they did their thing.
Yeah.
I said, listen, don't worry if it ain't no crowd. Just do your thing, honey. We gonna videotape and we gonna put it on the air. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You covered the event. That's all that matters. Sometimes things be like that, you know.
Right.
Yeah. It wasn't a big turnout.
It wasn't a big
people
turnout.
Did come by, look at stuff and purchase stuff from there, but it could have been better.
It could have been better.
It was just
You know,
too many,
I
like you
just
said,
I
too many
just
other
think
things
that
going on.
I think that in the community, you organizers, when you're doing things, you need to find out what else is going to be presented, because if you want to get a good outcome, you got to plan right. You got to plan right. You can't see myself, I wouldn't have did no festival that day knowing that there was other events going on. That told me right there, there's not going to be a good turnout.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to plan right.
The Kwanzaa Fest is always on that day. You know.
Well, sometimes you might have to switch up. That's what I got.
Oh, okay.
You might have to switch up. You can't have the 27 every year. You might have to switch up, because you got other people doing the same thing. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm being serious, because, you know, people work hard and they came out there. And, you know, I could tell that, you know, people, they did their thing, because the people I deal with, they're all humble. They have that humble heart. All right, regardless, we're going to do this. We here to do this, we're going to do this. But it was kind of disappointment and shy when they didn't see no people. That many people. I'm just saying, I ain't throwing no shade, but Butterscotch had to bring it to a fore, and I have to just tell you, you know, when you're going to plan something, make sure you check to see if there's anything else going on, big events going on, before you plan around your thing, because you might not get the turnout that you think you're going to get.
True.
So this is where you do your homework, people. You got to do your homework. You know, you can't just throw something together and then think it's going to be no, it don't work that way, especially if there's other big events going on around you. I'm sorry.
That's true. I understand.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's just like if I'm gonna throw you a party, Krystle. I'm like, Krystle, I'm gonna rent out this place and throw you a party. I'm gonna have this artist and this artist come. Before I plan that date, honey, I'm gonna find out whatever events they have going on in Staten Island on that day before we give these people our money.
Right.
Because we don't end up throwing the money away. Because ain't nobody coming.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That they made
Butterscotch. You know Butterscotch. I had to just throw that out there. I think I did pretty good today, okay? Because I got some other things that's coming up for you guys. That I have a showcase coming up with some artists. And I got some good performers. Some of them been on this Butterscotch Angie live show before. And some of them are new. So you know what? I want to bring them in, and they're going to rock the house, and y'all going to love it. Because I have not got a complaint yet. So y'all are going to love it. I tell you. And then I need everybody's input, Miss Diane.
Yeah.
I am going to be doing another teen summit. I haven't done that in a while. I usually do it at the beginning of the closing school year, but this year it was not foreseeable. I will be working on a teen summit. I'm pushing it for October. But what I want to do, I want to create a game show for these teens to make it more interesting. So I need your help. Send in comments, suggestions, whatever you can to support the Teen Summit show. I am going to do a page for just the Teen Summit show because I really want these kids to benefit from this. So far, the other Teen Summits I've had, Miss Diane has been my assistant on quite a few of my Teen Summits, and I thank her. I hope she'll be available this year. But anyway, I had to throw that out there again.
On air.
But I just want to say, seriously, we're getting closer, and I have to do a teen summit before the year is out. I'm pushing for October.
Okay.
October to me is around the corner because September is right here and right now, as far as I'm concerned. This month is just about over. But I do want to do some type of game show for these kids. If y'all have any suggestions, please come on my Facebook, Instagram, and those who know my number privately, you know how to call me, you know how to get in contact with me. Or when you see me, Butterscotch, I got an idea. Let me hear your suggestions. I'll write it down. You know, and we're looking for supporters and sponsors for these teens. We really want these teens to enjoy it. And so far, all the teens that's been on the Teen Summit, they all had a good time. They had a good time, and someone said, Butterscotch, when are you doing the next Teen Summit? We're waiting. I said, don't worry, it's coming. I'm trying to do something really special for them. I give out certificates every year for the kids, showing their appreciation. Same with the artists, because people like to know they're appreciative. And I really so hardly commend that and stress that, you know. I think it motivates them to say, yes, I know I can do this and I can do it again.
Okay.
So, any comment to that, Ms. Diane?
I'm gonna be your assistant again for the Teen Summit.
Okay.
And I'm going to think of some ideas for the game show.
Yes.
I'm thinking right now, but I
see, the best people to ask, you know already, are the teens. Because they come out with all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So I told somebody, I said, listen, you're getting close, you need to give me some ideas.
Yeah. So
So we can have an idea what I need to put together to make it happen.
yeah.
Because it's all about them.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's all about them.
Okay. You see what kind of ideas they come up with, and then we can talk about how to implement whatever it is that they come up with.
Yes.
Or how to maybe, fix it or move it around or something like that.
Yes.
Stop looking at me like
All right, Miss Diane.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
We're getting ready to close out.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this closing with Miss Diana and her lovely daughter-in-law, Krystle. Would y'all like to say something to anybody out there? Krystle, you so...
I just want to say that I'm proud of my mother-in-law. She does so much great work, and I'm so excited to see what else is coming soon. So, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Krystle, and I'm so glad I finally got to meet you, too.
Lovely to meet you, too.
Me too. Yes, Miss Diane.
I'm just gonna say keep art in your life. Art in.
Well, go ahead. Tell them that. Tell them some
keep
more.
art in your life. It's a great outlet, and it's encourage the kids. Give them a pencil. Don't scream every time they draw on the wall. So keep them from drawing on the wall. Give them a book or something to draw inside. You know?
Yes.
Let them draw. Don't stop them. Don't stop. Encourage.
Because you never know, they might be that artist.
Yeah.
You know, you want your kids to be encouraged. If that's something they like to do, let them do it and give them the tools to work with.
Yes, that's
That's right.
See,
that's it, right?
exactly what I mean. Exactly.
Give them the tools to work with.
Yeah.
You got to have those tools in order for somebody to work with them.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to present those tools. That's in everything. Those tools have to be presented.
Yeah.
Is that right, Diane? And we just want to say happy Thursday to everybody. And if you get the opportunity, make sure you watch Butterscotch Angie live. Every Monday I'm on Channel 34 on Spectrum and Verizon. You already know, out here in Staten Island and also in Brooklyn. But Fios, you can see me in every borough on Monday on Channel 34 if you have Verizon Fios. And just keep supporting. You know, it's very important. You know, community awareness is what's up. We need to get more with it. We need to be more involved. More involved. What more can I say? I say it all the time. And the main thing I always tell y'all, tell somebody you love them and be humble at the same time. Anything else?
I love you.
I love you. I love her so much. You don't know, I'm so glad my sister's back. And I just remember, like I said, Remember we said, come on, you need to come check this out. Her artwork is fantastic. You get a chance, go on her Facebook page, Diane Daniels, and she gave you her email. But if you have any problem, you can always look me up, and I can get you the information so you can check out this artwork. It's amazing, and I plan to see more because she'll be at a lot of art shows as well. So I'll let you know. Maybe you want to come out. Is that right? Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, she's amazing. Bye.